What do you make of his style? What type of fight are we going to expect to see?
まあ賢く頭を使って賢く頭を使って最後は KO する瞬間をお見せしたいと思います。
I'll fight in a smart way, and then I'll finish it with an act.
Naoya Inoue has now openly recognized the possibility of a future showdown with Jesse Rodriguez, as excitement around the matchup continues to grow throughout the boxing world. Meanwhile, Bam has made it clear that he has no doubts about stepping into the ring with Inoue, showing full confidence that the opportunity eventually arrives.
You and Naoya Inoue, you have a big fight coming up. He has a very big fight coming up early next month. You want to go back down, obviously, to fulfill Undisputed, but what would happen if that fight came on the table?
I'm ready whenever. You know, that fight's been brought up just as much as Chocolate People fight back then. So if that fight was presented to me right now, I'd definitely go ahead and take it.
Adding to the conversation, Bam believes a fight with Inoue could have huge pound-for-pound implications, seeing it as a type of matchup capable of changing the landscape of boxing's rankings.
The fight that catapults you to that #1 spot.
I believe so. We were just talking about that yesterday. By the time the fight happens between me and Inoue, I think Inoue will be #1. I'll be #2 or #3. So for that fight to happen, top 3 pound for pound, I think winning that fight will put me at #1 for sure.
At the same time, Max Kellerman points to Bam Rodriguez as one of the rare fighters who can generate that level of excitement and curiosity around an Inoue matchup.
Fight I'd like most to see. Look, whenever you have a great fighter, a super great fighter, when you think about a fight matchup you want to see, you're trying to get him beat in your mind because that makes the most interesting matchup. Right, Is there anyone who could beat him? Now, if I was trying to get him beat, I would have him move up again and fight Rafael Espinoza. But I think at a certain point, it's fair to say, the guy's moved up a lot already. He shouldn't have to keep moving up until he loses, right? If he stays where he is and you look south and you look who could beat him, the other guy who's just different is Bam, right? Bam is the other guy who's just different. How does Bam do against the monster?
Continuing the discussion, Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez highlight Bam Rodriguez's ring IQ and technical skills as qualities that could create a fascinating battle with Inoue, describing it as a true elite-level contest.
I think that's the only fight I would want to see Inoue in, is a Bam Rodriguez fight. I think Bam has the most ability to test Inoue. I think he has speed, he has angles, he has IQ. I think that's a fight I would love to see.
How about you, Tao?
Yeah, to follow what Devin's point is, I think, honestly, we'll see the most technique out of Bam and Inoue when they face each other, if that is to come about. I think it's going to be a very technical fight, and definitely one that is a super...
Analysts continue to view Bam as a highly gifted fighter who can create serious problems through his movement, timing, and adaptability. At the same time, conversations constantly return to the size factor involved in a potential clash with Inoue and the challenge of dealing with a fighter who has built such a dominant reputation.
He's the smaller guy coming up. He doesn't have a very long reach. If he was a long fighter like you, I'd be like, I think Bam maybe beats him. This, to me, is like a pick'em kind of fight, because if anyone has a size, it's in a way with the size advantage, right?
You have to move 2 weight classes up, right?
2 weight classes.
Bam's special, man. He's special. He moves extremely well. He can box, IQ.
And he can punch. They don't call him Bam for
twitchy.
punch.
And I know he's from San Antonio. You can't tell me he ain't spent no time in Houston. He moved like a brother. His whole movement. Bam is badass. So that's a great fight.
You want to have a racial draft and claim Bam?
Well,
like
him and Pacquiao, they come over with the
okay, all right.
I will
you got to give something up for him, though.
Well, he's Spanish, so you know, brother Spanish, the same thing. Oh, yeah? But real quick, the one thing about Bam, though, is, man, like, it's hard to bet against the monster.
Meanwhile, Roy Jones Jr. speaks very highly of Inoue, calling him one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing today. He believes Inoue possesses a level of dominance and intensity that separates him even from other elite fighters.
There's another tornado brewing over there in the name of Inoue. He just won. That is a bad dude, you hear me? Say what you want, I know he's way over there in Japan or wherever he is, but that is a bad dude. You understand me? They don't give him credit because we don't see him that much. That dude right there, I think that dude really is pound for pound number.
Still, Sean Porter sees potential Bam versus Inoue fight as an extremely difficult challenge shaped by factors that become impossible to overlook at the highest level. While respecting Bam's talent, Porter feels the overall dynamics of the matchup naturally favor Inoue.
I'm inclined to favor Inoue in this fight, even though I haven't seen as much Inoue as I've seen Bam. But the reason why I favor is because the age gap, the size gap. That's big for the little guys. And Inoue is a monster. He's a monster. So I think that Inoue would be the favorite in the betting odds and the blah 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 blah. And it's a hell of a fight. But I just feel like there's a gap.
Furthermore, Porter believes Bam still needs more physical development before facing Inoue. According to him, Inoue already performs as a complete fighter with elite speed, power, and precision, while Bam is still evolving physically and technically.
He has to really build his body up a little bit more, getting in the ring with somebody like Inoue, who has both speed, power, quick, who has the total package. I think Bam has the total package, and he's growing into becoming the total package, while Inoue is there now, having the total.
Adding even more momentum to the speculation, Eddie Hearn views a fight between Naoya Inoue and Jesse Rodriguez as one of the biggest and highest quality matchups in boxing right now. He believes Rodriguez has the timing, skill, and overall ability to truly test Inoue at the elite level.
The fight, I mean, look, it's difficult to pick holes in Inoue. He's a fantastic fighter, but I'm watching that thinking, I like Jesse's chances. It's a hell of a fight. I mean, you're talking about right now, pound for pound, number 2 and 3, really, in Inoue and Jesse Bam Rodriguez. So Jesse hopefully will get that.
Hearn also revealed that early discussions have already taken place regarding a future fight between Naoya Inoue and Jesse Rodriguez, believing the matchup is slowly becoming more realistic. Although he does not expect the fight to happen immediately, he still considers it one of boxing's biggest attractions and believes Bam would gladly accept the opportunity when the timing is right.
There has been some early preliminary conversations with His Excellency about Inoue against Bam, and I do think that fight is inevitable. I don't think it's going to be necessarily straight after the Vargas fight, but it could be as quick as in the next 2 or 3 fights. It's probably one of the biggest fights in boxing. It's one that Bam likes the idea of, but first things first, the 3rd Division Championship on June 3rd.
Continuing the analysis, Timothy Bradley sees Inoue as a fighter operating on a completely different level from most of boxing today. He believes Inoue's mix of power, precision, and total control inside the ring makes him one of the defining fighters of this generation.
That's why he the damn monster. That dude is scary. You put the quickness on top of that, the in and out footwork. Oh, he'll pounce in on your ass. His attacking speed is on another level. It's like Manny Pacquiao. What was so hard about Manny Pacquiao? His attacking speed, T. That's what was hard about fighting Manny Pacquiao. You sitting there coiled, waiting on this motherfucker, and you're waiting. You're coiled up, like, when is he gonna strike? When is he gonna strike? And then boom, quick. You can't even anticipate. That's Inoue. He got that too. Yeah. Attacking speed ain't no damn joke.